Hello everyone, welcome back to my craft room. This is Steffi. I've decided to share this card to show you what I've been doing this weekend. I'm going to share it as part of there's an open hashtag, and I'll link the originator of it in the description box below. But there's an open hashtag that you can use called Satmornmakes. Obviously you don't have to have made your projects on Saturday morning, but it's just basically a hashtag that you can use all over your social media to show other crafters what you've been up to during the week. So I thought I'd pop on and show you what I've been up to. I have been busy making a birthday card. I'll post this video on Monday so that the recipient has had the card and therefore I won't be ruining any surprises, but it's just to show you what I've used. Now, my last video I posted the Art by Mylene advent calendar unboxing, and in that I mentioned that this particular stamp, this one at the top, this pufferfish with the birthday hat, I said he was awesome and really cute, and I thought instead of just putting him in my stash and ignoring him, how about I actually used him to make something? So pardon me, because he's a pufferfish and could be conceivably helping to blow out lots of candles, I decided to make a birthday card with him. And I've combined that with this Art Impressions. It's an older stamp that I have that says, "You light the candles, I'll get the fire extinguisher." It's very old. It's from 2014. And I've had this as part of the girlfriends section. I've had this stamp for ages. So what I thought I'd do is we have a bit of a family tradition of making not so serious, slightly snarky cards for each other, and I have made my sister, for her Douglas Adams birthday, which I'll explain more about, I have made her this shaker card. I have actually yet to put this on. This will be on with foam pad. So here's my beautifully just stamped and coloured with alcohol markers and fussy cut out pufferfish, all ready to blow the candles. I've stamped my sentiment on the front in Stampin Up Just Jade ink. The background paper in the shaker and this strip of background paper on the card are from a Stampin Up Designer Series paper 6x6 pack that I don't believe is still current, but it was called New Horizons. And it had all these pretty watercoloury backgrounds, and because I was trying to save myself time and making a shaker card, I didn't want to have to ink a background, etc. The main shaker portion of this I've die cut from some dark green pearlescent card, and it was using this, the matching oval is missing from this pack, but it was from using this fancy die from Hero Arts, and this die is called Reef Border and Frame Fancy Dies. So I've made a shaker card with the die cut pearlescent piece attached to some acetate. Behind that I've used some thin width but quite thick depth foam strips, which again are from Stampin' Up, and I believe they still sell these, and they are just called foam adhesive strips. They come in like a pack of 40, but they're already nice and thin for you to make shaker cards with. Then I've made my own shaker mix for the inside of my shaker, which has these, hoping the glare's not too bad, these pearlescent shells which came from the internet somewhere, I'm not 100% sure. They came in a pack with some blue ones that I needed for another project, so I bought them. The rest of the shaker mix is made up from a shaker mix that was supplied in a Love from Lizzie craft kit a couple of years ago, but it has all these nice pearlescents and a few dark, what looked to be like black, but I thought it was quite a nice, pretty shaker mix. Then my embellishments that I have here and here on the card are these bubbles from Lucy's Little Things, Little Things from Lucy's Cards even, and her website address I'll link below, but just in case, it's www.lucy-shop.com, and she sells gems and glitter and crystals and all kinds of pretty things. But these are, I have some plain ones of these, but these have a really nice iridescence to them. I don't know how well the camera is picking that up because the glue behind them is still a little bit damp. Then on the Douglas Adams theme, any of you who've read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and the associated books will be aware of the meaning of life, the universe and everything being the number 42. So you can probably guess how old my sister is going to be. So I have on the inside handwritten in a sort of sketchy font and then gone back over it with another colour. I've handwritten happy 42nd birthday. I've added a couple of strips of washi tape just from my stash at the top. And then this stamp that I've selectively inked parts of it and filled in extras is from the Petal Palette, a retired Stampin' Up set. So the original sentiment just says life is so much better with you in it, which I have amended to say life, the universe and everything is so much better with you in it. And then there's another little nod to Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide books that only sort of true fanatics will what we'll get is that there's a little white mouse down here, and there's another one over here, which if you've read the books, that will make loads of sense to you. And that little mouse is from, again, another old Stampin' Up set. Sorry, I have a lot of Stampin' Up. It's from this Life in the Forest set. So this is my little mouse up here, and it's got, you know, cute little trash panda, raccoon, bunny rabbit, fox, cute little squirrel, mushrooms and trees. But I mean, you could use any mouse. It was just the first one I came across that had something the right size. I wanted it to be subtle and not in your face. So that's my card, which is not a lot for a week's worth of work, but it's done. The other thing I'm going to do, I've got a couple of little gifts for my sister, and I am going to quickly show you the gift pocket that I am making for her. Just 1 second. I will need my scoreboard, she says, if I can get it out. I shall use the one on my trimmer. And a piece of 12 by 12 paper. Now I have a sort of oceany themed, actually I can just use any colour of blue or green, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is steal a blue, she says. I've lost the paper I wanted. That's terrible. Seriously. What have I done with it? No, I have lost it. Ah, here we go. So, sorry for that waffling and wandering off. So it's to make this double-loaded gift pocket. So I'm just going to use a sheet of this 12 by 12 cardstock pack that came from The Works, I think it's a Craft Sensations brand. And I just want something that's approximately the right colours. With no cut aparts on it, preferably. Oh, I might use this one because this is nice on both sides, and it's got beachy typed things and wave type things, and this is really nice and easy to do, and it's just handy if you've got a couple of little things that you want to give as a gift. For example, I'm giving you know, a DVD and then like a little bag of chocolate, you know, piece of jewellery, that kind of thing. So what you're going to do with a piece of 12 by 12, decide which orientation it is if it's important, and you're going to score one side at 3 inches. So I'm using the scoring blade on my trimmer. Then I'm going to spin it around because it's easier. You're going to score the other side of your pattern paper at 3 1/4. Okay, and then you need to decide how deep you want the first pocket to be. So what I normally do is I go from the bottom and I would go up. I found a good size is about 3 1/2 inches. So you're going up 3 1/2 inches. So just to show you what that looks like. So you'll see I've scored 3 inches on this side, 3 1/4 in from this side, and 3 1/2 up from the bottom. And then if I just fold and burnish these score lines. It will start to make a bit more sense. Okay, so you've got 1/4 inch here so that you can attach this together so that it's a piece. So what I'm going to do before I put adhesive on this, because this is going to be the bottom, this will fold up to become my little pocket, and it's just a little loaded gift pocket, so you can tuck a packet of sweets or some jewellery or something in there, and you could probably fit, depending on the size of your card, a DVD or something in there. So what I'm going to do before I glue this section and fold this up is I'm just going to tuck this back. You can come as far back as you like. The further back you come, it looks more like a shirt. Just checking I'm still in frame. And you can obviously use your bone folder because that's what it's there for. So make it a bit nicer. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some adhesive down here on my edge that overlaps. And run it all the way down. I'm going to tuck this over and burnish it. And then I'm going to add a bit of adhesive along here. So I'm just this side of the score line, just so that when I put this up, it will stay. And then you've got very nice, quick and easy little gift pocket that you can tuck a few little gifts in. One piece of 12 by 12. You can put something fairly, you know, as long as it's not too long, you can put something fairly dimensional in there, and it's just nice and quick and easy way of jazzing up something simple without using some wrapping paper, and a good way of using up pattern paper from your stash. I mean, if you wanted to put like a card or you know, you could always cut a notch to make it easier to get out, but I tend to put things that, you know, little things, just a way of dressing up something that's little. You know, you could give somebody a little craft kit. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to share or subscribe, that'd be brilliant. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.